Hello everyone, Josh first back again, bringing you guys some more Black Clover Fatal Nights. Now I did say in my next video was going to be 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross live stream, but unfortunately I have not got to that, made enough time of the day quite yet for that, so that'll have to be delayed slightly. It'll either be later today or tonight or early in the morning, depending when I can make time, because today is Valentine's Day and me and the missus and stuff like that got some things we got to do later in the day. You know, got to make her a nice meal, movie, and all that good stuff. You know how it is on Valentine's Day, guys. You know how it is. But this video was very unexpected. I didn't even think I was going to make this video, especially today. But we were talking on the Discord, and this idea just kind of came to me. I thought it was a really cool idea. Guys like Sinbad, Galther, Krauser, Bra, some other members as well. I can't remember everyone. I do apologize if I missed anybody. But we were all just having a cool little discussion on the Discord and thought, let's take a look into these banners. And there's really a big difference. And it can also possibly lead to letting us know what banners are coming up soon. But mainly this video is going to be the differences between Global and JP on how they handle the banners. So, as you guys know, when we started the global version of the game, we all started with Leona and Black Asta. Now, Black Asta was a half anniversary banner. You got free multis on step 4 and 6. Guaranteed copy of Black Asta on step 7. And on step 5, you got a 5-star character that was in the pool to be, you know, of course, characters you can pull from. So, the banner was amazing. If you're free to play, this banner is absolutely phenomenal. You're getting 2 free multi-summons and 7 pulls and 2 5-stars. So that makes 4 of the 7 steps amazing. Not to mention you're still getting your 10 rainbow sheets, except this time it's going to be all on step 3. So just an absolutely amazing banner. But it is a half anniversary banner. Now on Global, our half anniversary banner is going to be completely different. It is not going to be Black Ops. It's going to be someone completely different. It could be maybe a global exclusive. Could be another powerful unit. Maybe like BD Asta and the new Uno that is yet to be probably unveiled for JP, which is probably going to be Spirit Sword Zephyr Uno or Awakened Uno, whatever they call them. So it'll probably be him and maybe BD Asta. That might be our half-year anniversary banners right there, guys. And it doesn't matter because if the banners look like this, that is phenomenal. So very, very cool there. And there's some differences right off the bat. Then, of course, the same thing can be said with Leona. She was, again, a half anniversary banner that came early on Global. And, you know, again, free multi on step 4 and 6. Guaranteed on 7. And the 5th step is also a guaranteed 5-star. Very, very good banners. And I cannot wait till our half-year anniversary to see what we get. Again, my speculation and theory is it's going to be the new Black Divider Asta and Spirit Sword Zephyr Uno whenever they do, of course, release them on JP. That's my guess. And then we got, JP got a pickup banner that had 5-star extra Julius and 5-star extra GN. As we know, these units aren't really nothing that you really need to go for. These were completely skippable. And you can see here, this banner was actually worse than the one that they actually released for us on Global. The reason why I say that is because this banner only has 6 steps. Okay, you're thinking, okay, well, 6 steps, that's 1 less step. However, there is something that you do need to understand here. You're not getting rainbow sheets. So you're losing out on about 10 rainbow sheets, even though it's still a 50-50 banner, even though it's on step 6. So granted, you are saving a multi-summon, but that multi-summon is worth it if you're getting an additional 10 rainbow sheets out of it. Because you only need 40, and that's a free dupe guaranteed. No RNG involved. So in my opinion, I'd rather have the additional 3,600 more jewels needed to be spent to get those 10 rainbow sheets. So them taking that away, it was kind of like, you know. So this banner was actually worse on JP than it was in Global. So we actually got an upgrade on this banner, even though both banners were skippable. Maybe not so much on JP because they didn't really know what to expect next, where we know a little bit more about what is to come still on JP. Or I'm sorry, on Global. So maybe JP players did go into that banner. I don't know. But as we know in Global, it's completely skippable. But now that we see our banner compared to theirs, ours was actually an upgrade. So, can't complain too much, guys. And then here we have the wedding day units for Charlotte and Mimosa. This one is only giving you 5 rainbow sheets on step 5. Again, it's only 6 steps, not 7, but you're missing out on 5 rainbow sheets. And that's really the only difference. This one, depending on if they do the same thing for global, this might be a better banner for JP than it will be for global. It's going to depend, because if global gets 7 steps and the 10 rainbows, I think at this point I might consider the extra multi a bit much for just the 5 rainbow sheets compared to you're doing one more multi to get basically 10. Because remember, the last banner didn't have no rainbow sheets. This one's at least giving you 5 and 1 less multi. So this one might be a little bit better. But we're going to see what they're going to do when this comes out in global. But this is another banner that you can skip anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And we're going to be talking more when this banner does come out. This, again, is a 50-50 banner because it has 2 featured units. Mimosa and Wedding Charlotte. With the big old juggalos on both. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what's to come with that on global. But that will be a skippable banner. And here's something else. I believe this banner came 7 months after JP release. 7 or 8 months. And this is Zora. 5-star Zora featured banner. We got Zora when the game came out. He was already in the game. So this is a banner that they might not even do on global now, because what's the point? So maybe Bandai will slow down with some banners after they get through this initial phase of trying to like milk us dry. Maybe they will start to slow down, because some of these banners that came out on JP, we don't even need now. We already got Zora. But if they want to make a Zora banner, that's fine with me, because then we can skip it. Because he's already in the perma pull, is what I call it, where we can summon for him at any time on any banner. He's always there. So that's something big right there. Big change from global to JP. And again, it's a 6-step banner with only 5 rainbow sheets instead of 7 with 10. So again, if we had this banner on global already and we had the 7 steps with 10 multis and it was just Zora, this would be a better banner, because it's, yeah, you're only getting 5 sheets, but you're also getting 1 less multi, so it kind of balances out and makes it a little bit better, since there is no double feature. It's just 1 unit. So you go into this go to the 6 step 3 times, basically 18 multis, which 3 of which will be free. That's 15 rainbows and guaranteed 6-star Zora, if you're going that hard, of course. But again, this might be a banner they just completely skip on global now. And then we have the swimsuit. Woo! Complete skippable banner. This one also includes a new 4-star Charmy. So I don't know when this banner would drop, or if it's going to drop with the same exact units, but this could be potentially our first new 4-star hero in the game. It's also going to be 6 steps. You get 5 rainbow sheets, and of course it's going to be a 50-50 on the 6th step between either getting the Vanessa that they've made huge on the top side, or of course our boy Asta. So this will be another banner that we're going to obviously skip, but we're going to see how it's going to look when it comes on to global. But there you guys go. I know a lot of you whales are going to be trying to go for that Vanessa, obviously. Now this is a banner that they actually upgraded on global. They gave us this banner, except they replaced the returning Julius with Word Devil. And this is 7 steps. This is the 10 rainbows. This is the free multi. So this is basically the same exact banner that we got on global, except they took out the returning Julius, which was smart. Now that I think about it, if we would have got this banner, knowing how good Leash is that I know of now because of all the testing I've done, I would be very upset with this banner. I'm actually happy that Devil is on that banner now that I know this, because Leash is very, very good. Right now, he's top DPS in global. Now, obviously, that could change if we get SD Uno next week or whatever. Hopefully not, but it could be a real possibility. Because that would be 2 banners that we'd have now in global with Julius, which we don't need. He's completely skippable. But he could take up 1 of your 2 slots on your 50-50 chance on your gamble on your step 7. And you don't want that. He could even take some of your potential leash pulls on your step 1 through 6. You don't want that. You only want him, not Julius. So putting him in a banner with a, not bad unit, but not very needed unit would have kind of really made this banner completely skippable. So it would have been in, you know, Bandai's best interest to make this banner better, and they did. They added Devil and Leash, so you can't go wrong. Both are awesome pickups. So you go into that banner, no matter what, on step 7, you're getting fire. While as on this banner, if we would have got it this way, and I pulled on step 7, Julius, I would have been pissed. So I am actually thankful that Bandai did make this banner better on Global. And then we have here our Yukatas. Now that we know the newfound information with Yukata Mary Leona, we know now that she's the best leader right now on Global at this time. The Noel's not so good. This is one of those banners where it's like, you really got to gamble. You got a really good unit and a unit you don't really care about. So that 50-50 can come into play here. So this banner is exactly the way it was, of course, for Global. The banners were the same. But this is definitely one of those banners that is... It's hard to say skip because you know that you have potentially the best leader in the game right now on one side. But then you also have that 50-50 gamble where you can not pull her and get shafted and get Noelle instead. So this is definitely one of those really hard, you know, grit your teeth type of banners. But we got the same thing for both JP and Global. So this is one of the few banners that have been the same so far. We got a banner here for Gray and Henry, which this is going to be another banner that would be 100% skippable if it comes to Global. We don't need these units. We don't need them. We already got Salamander, so we don't need Henry, and we don't need Gray at all. We don't need either of these units, not to mention they're both in the perma-pull, so we can pull them at any time. So this is a banner, even if it does come to Global at a later date, that'd be great, because it'd be another week or two that we can skip a banner and be happy and save our jewels. So I want mine getting it just for the sake of being able to slow the game down a little bit. But, yeah, we don't even need it. So, again, this is going to be a situation where what is Bandai going to do with these banners going forward on Global? Are they going to actually give us some banners of returning characters just to feature them to up their drop rates for people who want those, particularly the whale collectors that are trying to 6-star everything? They might go into those banners, but the rest of us can, you know, put up our feet, lay back, relax, and skip. So honestly, I won't mind these kind of banners, but would JP, or I'm sorry, would Bandai even release them at this point? I don't know. So we'll see. We shall see. And this came at on 8/21/2019. This actually was just about half a year ago. Pretty crazy. And then we have the banner that everyone is anticipating that might be dropping within the next week. 2 weeks, perhaps. Everyone is greatly anticipating that this is going to be the next big banner that we're going to get. And we'll have to see. This is a big banner. Big banner. The reason why is Royal Knight Asta is very good. And in saying so that he's very good, he'd probably be one of the better, he'd probably be one of the best EPS units right now if he dropped today. But here's the thing. The boy standing next to him on the left side of your viewing, he's even more busted. He will just come in and be the best overall unit, period. Not even close, not even by a mile. No other unit would even come close. One Spirit Dive Uno comes into this game. He will be game breaking. He will be meta changing. Not only is he an amazing unit, he's going to bring with him one of the most craziest ass fucking relics in the game. You guys all hear about how good Mirror is, Funeral Mirror, right? At level 5, increase your actions. This is crazy good, right? Imagine that relic, but add a shitload of speed on top of it. That is the relic you'll be getting with a 6-star Spirit Dive Uno. Spirit Dive Uno, it will become a cleave that makes Mary Leona look like a joke. That AoE damage potential that he has is ridiculous. His speed is ridiculous. His attack damage is ridiculous. And again, and this is with all in mind that RK, Royal Knight Asta, is amazing. Royal Knight Asta would come in, instantly be the best DPS. But Spirit Dive Uno is even better than that. So this banner is crazy good. When this banner drops, this will be the best banner we've ever had in the game. Even better than the Leashed and Devil banner. This banner is going to be legit good. So I am hoping that the new Black Divider Asta, and what they're going to call the new Uno. I'm calling it Spirit, Sword, Zephyr, or Awaken Uno. I'm hoping that's going to be our half-year anniversary for Global, at the very minimum. Please keep it pushed back that long. And then this will be the next big one to go into before the dual type units, which we'll get into soon. So, Spirit Dive Uno. If you guys are saving up jewels right now, maybe you even want to consider skipping White Day Finroll if this banner drops after that, which would be like, mid to March at the earliest, if it does come after that banner. You might even, because White Day Finroll is amazing, but he's not as amazing as So it's going to be tough. And when you get Uno in your team, it's going to be hard to get him off your team. Even with the new 7-star units on JP, people are still running Uno with them. So he has not yet been power creeped even on JP yet. Because he runs alongside Black Divider Asta, and you got the two best AoE units right there. And it's just ridiculous cleave. But yeah, this will be the Big Daddy banner for sure. That a lot of you are going to probably want to go into hard. No matter what, on step 7, you're not going to fail. You're getting a Royal Knight Asta, which is phenomenal. But of course, Spirit Dive would be the real big prize. But again, either one is going to be good. It's going to be, we're probably going to get the same type of banner as well. 7 steps, 10 Phantom sheets, all that good stuff. And you'll notice here it came around the 9-month mark for JP. So if we get it next week or so, then it's coming really early, like most of the banners are. Alright, we then got another banner that you could potentially skip. So, not really big on this banner. I mean, both units are very good, obviously, but it's just like, I don't think we really need them. Because, like I said, the attacker units are going to be going for, are going to be the dual types, the ones that can go 7 stars. What else? You got your White Day Finroll buffer that you might want to consider going hard for, and that's really about it, guys. Oh, and your defense Julius, which we haven't gotten to him yet. Not the Julius we have in the game right now, the extra one, but the defense one. So this is another banner we're just gonna if we see it, I'm gonna probably just tell you guys skip it. And this came soon after the Spirit Dive Uno banner as well. So this banner might come also before White Day. We'll see. But if so, skip it, guys. And I will talk about that when it drops. We then have Fuglion Salamander and Attacker Mimosa. Now, this is where Global actually got another good, bonus out of it. We got a better banner than JP on this one. They had to get a 50-50 opportunity to go between Mimosa Attacker and Salamander. And Mimosa Attacker is very, very good. She's got a really good skill set. I looked into it before the video. Actually, I looked into her a while ago. But Fuglion was definitely the one to go for. It was the one that you wanted to get from this banner for sure. And the fact that they gave him to us on Global by himself made it easier for us to get him the 6-star opposed to JP, where they had to go the whole 50-50 route. So some of these banners have been better for Global than JP. So Global hasn't gotten a full shaft. The real problem here is Global was getting so many of these banners at one time in a short period of time, and that's what really was killing players, especially free-to-plays. But the actual quality of the banners, some of them have actually been better than even JP. It's just I wish Bandai would slow them down. But we'll see what happens going forward. So you guys, we have that, and the 10, everything else in the banner was the same except for the fact that they took Mimosa out. So I don't know, maybe they'll throw her in another banner. I don't know, but if so, if she's by herself or something, skip. All right, let's keep going. Something to go through. And then here is the banner that we got on Global. Eventually, we got the Actually, I'm sorry. This is a different banner. This is the GN and Defender Julius, the good Julius, the one you want to go for. He's thrown in there with GN, so I don't know how they're going to do this banner on Global. For some reason, they just keep liking to stick the Wizard King next to GN. I know the whole story is between those two, the whole story of the game, and GN's kind of a game-exclusive character. But it's like, bro, quit putting GN and everything, you know what I'm saying? It makes you want to skip the banner because it's got GN in it, but you're like, bro, Defender Julie is a beast. But yeah, so we'll have to see how that banner drops in global. And you'll notice if you keep looking at the dates, guys, you notice that we're going in order. We're going from the order banners all the way up to the more recent ones, if you guys are paying attention. I don't know if you guys were catching that or not, but we're kind of, you know, going in that way here. And then we got a new Yami, new Charlotte. Don't really need these banners either. These are an easy skip. So when this banner does drop, if it does drop, skippable banner, no problem. We don't need Halloween Charlotte. We don't need Halloween Yami. We just, and I wonder if we're gonna get Halloween in June or July. We'll see. But easy skip. And then we also have the Halloween Vanessa and Halloween which they dropped even a little bit too late on JP. I can see they dropped it on 11/6, which is after Halloween, but whatever. Another banner you're gonna be skipping, guys. Let's keep going, unless you guys are whales and you want all these characters. And then we have one of the best banners for whales out there because they love to get the you-know-what's off. You have your 5-star swimsuit, then, almost said Vanessa. 5-star swimsuit Noelle, and 4-star swimsuit, Mimosa, who's very, like, I don't know what the hell she's trying to do with her boobs, but they definitely put her on the artwork as, trying to do some kind of sexual appealing type of pose or something. I don't know what they're doing with that, but I know what they're doing with that. Let's be honest. I know what they're doing with that. They're trying to get you to get out that wallet. But another banner, skip. Another skippable banner. And again, we're going to go over all these banners individually as they drop in the game. But for those of you who are wondering and you want kind of a glimpse into the future, here we go. And then you see here at the end of November, we got our first dual type units. Yami and Black Asta. Absolutely fantastic banner. Now, what sucks about this is there's actually going to be 2 of them. And I don't know if they're going to drop both those banners at the same time. But if you guys have ever played Dokkan Battle, Bandai loves to drop dual Dokkan Festival unit banners, which is they're going to be 2 OP-ass banners with an OP-ass unit or 2 in each banner. And they drop simultaneously, so it makes it very hard for players to choose which one they want to go for. But if I had to tell you guys which one to go for between the Black Asta or Yami, I would say to go for the Mary Leona and Fuglione, because I believe she's just a little, this unit is just a little bit better, not to mention her relic, I should say their relic, is absolutely phenomenal. Not to say that this banner is not amazing too, it's just this one's just a little bit better. So if you guys have to choose, at that time we'll talk about it more in depth. We'll go over their skill sets and stuff, but this is definitely going to be the one you're going to want to go for. And that came around at the end of November. So we're starting to get closer to banners that were dropping when Global came out. We're getting closer. Now we have the new Rogue and Vanessa and the new Healer Witch. Both solid units, but again, you could probably skip them. They're both solid. They're both very good, but skippable. And you can see the banner, what that looks like there. That came out in December, mid-December. And so did the Christmas banner, which you can also skip. So there you guys have it. Skip, 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 skip. Let's get it on, boy. So you guys are going to notice there's a lot of banners coming that we're going to be starting to skip. So a lot of those OP banners that they threw at Global early, I think we're going to start getting into more of a spread out, relaxed stage where I'm going to be doing a lot of videos saying, hey, skip this, and skip this. And I think a lot of you free-to-plays are going to appreciate that, because I know a lot of you are like under stress right now with all these banners dropping at once, and you're just you don't know how to handle it. As long as they don't add another 20 different types of banners that don't exist on JP on Global, we should be fine, guys, because we're going to be getting a lot of units that we can skip very soon. Okay? Now, this one's going to be a tough skip for me. I may actually, depending on when this releases, depending on what the meta looks like and the game modes and content that they were released and what all kind of events that they've given us, for Jules and stuff, I may not recommend to skip this one. The extra Nozel is very, very strong. And the attacker, of course, Valkyrie dress Noelle is just stupid good. We actually did a quick brief look over her in one of our videos in the past here on the channel, and she's phenomenal. I don't know what else to say. She's just phenomenal. Very, very strong DPS unit. One of the best in the game. Obviously, she kind of gets a little bit overshadowed by some of the 7-star units now. With Yami, with Leona recently on JP getting 7-star bumped. I feel eventually all these units are going to get hit up to 7 stars, which is going to make some of these units really broken. But yeah, very, very good unit. Very good banner. Both these units are solid. Honestly, Noelle is, of course, the one you're not wanting to go for. You're going to want to get the Valkyrie dress Noelle, but if you do have to settle for Noelle, you're not losing much. He's amazing too. Both these units are good. So this came this year. Very recent banners. And then we got this, I believe this like celebration banner. I can't remember if this was like a 1-year anniversary or some kind of Lunar New Year or something. I'm not too sure. The fact that it came on 1/1, I think this was New Year's. Yeah, I think this is New Year's, because I believe, because that is the actual, the dwarf Charmy, which is very good. I'd put her kind of in the same class as Valkyrie dress Noelle, but you'll also notice that it has Spirit Dive Uno in it. It has Salamander in it. It has, I think that's the extra Julius. That's not the good Julius, I don't believe. I think that's just the extra one, not the defense one. And then we also got the Royal Knight also. So this banner is pretty damn stacked. And there's 7 steps. I believe you get a 5-star on step 4, step 6, and step 7. And you get 10 rainbow sheets on 5, 5 on 3, and on 2 you get 5 single sheets of a random 5-star hero from the sheet banner. So yes, I believe this is a New Year or Lunar New Year banner, because there's also a New Year's Charmy, which is also very, very good if you're looking for a strong buffer. But yeah, this is a really good banner, because that Charmy is very, very good, and it also has Spirit Dive Uno, Asa, and Salamander. So I mean, it's a pretty stacked banner when it comes to featured units. So we'll have to see what kind of rewards and events we get alongside this. This is definitely not going to be a skippable banner. This is going to be a banner you want to go in, because it's just how much stuff you get out of it. I mean, you're going to get 3 5-star heroes just going through 7 steps. I mean, you got to go into it. You have to. I mean, it's ridiculously good. It's just ridiculous. Not to mention the first 3 steps are going to be just about a little hair over 2,000 gems. And I think all 7 steps in general, I think are around 15 to 16,000 something. So it's a lot less than the 19,800 that we do now with 7 steps. Plus you're getting more out of it. So this is a banner you fucking go into. I told you, damn it, go into this banner. Alright, so when this banner drops, especially if it looks like this, I'm going to be telling y'all to go into it. Very good. And then we have Awaken List. So here we go. Finally the boy by himself. Now, is he going to be by himself on Global? That's going to be the question. Dude, solid. Very, very good. Obviously, one of the better units in the game as well. You'll notice that a lot of the better units in the game are either extra or they're attackers. You'll kind of notice that. Outside of defense, Julian, obviously. Because even Salamander's been knocked down a peg because of Julius and JP side. But outside of that, most of the units are either extra or they're attackers. That are like some of the top of the pack here. But this might be a banner that I might say skip or go into. It's going to all depend when he drops. But you can see he's a very recent unit as well. And then we got the New Year's Charmy. So I don't know if they're considering this the New Year banner then, or the Lunar New Year. I don't know. It's either this or the other one. I don't ring Kaji, but I'm pretty sure one was a New Year and one was a Lunar New Year, I think. But this is definitely the New Year Charmy. Super good buffer, and that's really all there is to say about this banner. This isn't really a banner I would probably personally tell you guys to go into hard on. Especially if it's coming like right at the heels of the other big banner that we just mentioned that had all the goodies and 7 steps and it cost flash and you got 3 5-stars. Lots of good stuff going on in that banner. She's good. She's solid. Don't get me wrong. But the unit that she's sitting next to isn't something that you really want to go in for. So this is one of those 50-50 banners you might want to skip and hope that she just comes back on another banner that's better. We'll see. Again, some of these banners could change. And then there's Devil by himself. Now, some of you could argue having Devil by himself would be better than having him in a banner with Leash, but then you got to also understand the banner that released on JP with Leash had a bad unit with him, which was just the normal Julius, extra Julius. So, I'm really going to leave it up to you guys. It's very subjective, I guess, what you could consider being better. Would you rather have both those strong-ass units in one banner, that way no matter what, you're not getting shafted? Or would you rather have one in a banner with a bad unit and just skip it all together and just wait for Devil, or have Devil by himself? But then again, if you're not a big PvP player, you're probably going to skip Devil anyway. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's tough. It's very tough. It's very tough to, it's really subjective. So I'm just going to leave it to you guys to decide what you think about that situation. And then we got Yami returning on his own banner because he became a 7-star. I don't know if this is going to be a trend with Global. Since they released Devil early, because Devil came when they first introduced the 7-star system. We don't have 7 stars yet, so we actually got introduced to Devil at 5 stars, not the one that goes in the 7. And so that makes things a little bit different from here on out. What are they going to do with the whole 7-star system? Are we going to get Yami in his own banner when he can go 7-star? Are they going to do the same for Leona and every other unit? Are going to make them a return featured unit so they can get people to summon for them that haven't pulled them yet, even though they're available in the common, you know, the perma pull? We'll see. And if they do, that's fine with me, because then a lot of people can try and go for some of these units that they didn't have before, perhaps, if they want, that can go straight up to 7 stars and be very powerful. And for all those that already pulled that unit, they can skip the banners and save their jewels. So really, it's kind of a win-win either way. So I really don't mind it. And this was very recent, as you guys can tell. We're almost going into February now with the JP banner. And then they got this banner. Kind of similar to the banner that had, I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that is a New Year's or, I don't know if that is a New Year's. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to have to get somebody to translate that or something. I probably should have just looked up. Let me look real quick, guys. I'm not too sure what they're calling that. They're calling them Dream Festival banners. So the first Dream Festival banner had the Charmy Dwarf, which is very good. And the second one might be even better. Yeah, I think this banner is much better than the first one, to be honest. Because with some of these units you can get in this banner, you don't really, by then you probably won't even need the Charmy. You probably won't need the Dwarf Charmy at all, because this one has a Defense Julius in it, which is just super good. You also have the second best tank right next to him in Salamander. You have you have a really solid DPS. Probably at this time won't be as much anymore, but you still have a really solid DPS in Black Asta. You still have Leash right there, who's really the best DPS right now in Global right now, but at this time probably won't be. And then you got Spirit Dive Uno and Royal Knight Asta. So this banner is also equally good. But honestly, I'd go into both. I would go into both, because it looks like we're going to have about a month between the two. So maybe if they do it like that on Global and we get these banners a month apart, I would say go into both of them at least a full 7 steps once each time, because then you're going to have a good opportunity to get a Spirit Dive, you know, if you don't get him when his banner comes out probably soon. And you're going to have, you know, opportunities to get a really strong, another strong attacker in Charmy, and a super, super good fucking tank that can also heal like a motherfucker, and Julius. Not to mention, you're going to get 3 5 stars, guys. So you have another, you know, have more opportunities. I mean, the value is just so good in these two banners. The Dream Festival banners are amazing. I don't know why I was calling it a New Year, a Lunar New Year, or whatever. So that just confirms to me that the New Year banner was definitely the New Year Charmy banner that had the Yami in it. And then the other one was definitely this Dream Festival thing, which is this one too. So these Dream Festival banners are fucking amazing. Oh, this video is long. Whew, starting to wear down, boys. Oh! And this, of course, is the new Black Divider Asta, who's fucking just retardedly good. I'm not going to go into him. He's just amazing. We'll get to him one of these days. So whenever we get him, and he just came out super recently, as you guys know. And then, of course, what just kind of transpired a couple days ago is Leona is now going 7 stars and becoming a beast. So that is it, guys. That is all the banners that have so far happened from like the 6-month period onwards, pretty much in JP to up to recent day, and kind of some of the differences and some of those banners that we've already had on global. So hope you guys all enjoyed this video. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts, your opinions, and your concerns, whatever. What do you think about all this craziness in the comment section below? Don't forget to hit that like. 50 likes on this video, guys. Let's try and hit it. And don't forget to subscribe, tick notifications, and holy shit, my voice is about to go. Until then, have a good, no. Have an awesome day. As always, peace.